On February 9, 2018, a special flight numbered PRK-615 departed from Pyongyang, North Korea, bound for Incheon Airport, South Korea. On board was an intriguing passenger, Kim Yo-jong, the sister of North Korea's supreme leader Kim Jong-un. She was visiting South Korea for 3 days as part of a high-level North Korean delegation to attend the opening ceremony of the Pyeongchang Winter Olympics. This marked the first time since the division of the Korean Peninsula in 1945 that a member of the North Korean Kim family, known for their Paektu mountain descent, had set foot in South Korea. The flight number 615 carried significant symbolism, referring to the June 15th North-South Joint Declaration, signed by the late South Korean President Kim Dae-jung and the late North Korean leader Kim Jong-il, which represented a symbol of peace. Upon landing, the North Korean delegation first had a brief meeting with South Korean government officials in a VIP room at Incheon Airport. As the delegation took their seats, an interesting incident occurred. Both Kim Yo-jong and Kim Yong-nam, then North Korea's nominal head of state, simultaneously gestured for the other to sit first. After some polite back and forth, the 90-year-old Kim Yong-nam eventually took his seat first. Kim Yong-nam had served 3 generations of Kim family leaders, Kim Il-sung, Kim Jong-il, and Kim Jong-un, and was the chairman of the Standing Committee of the Supreme People's Assembly of North Korea, acting as the head of state in diplomatic matters, second only to Kim Jong-un. This seating exchange was interpreted by foreign media as reflecting the true power hierarchy among North Korea's top leaders, highlighting Kim Yo-jong's extraordinary status in North Korean politics. In recent years, 2 North Korean women have attracted the most international attention: Kim Jong-un's young daughter Kim Ju-ae and his sister Kim Yo-jong. In 2020, when Kim Jong-un briefly disappeared from public view, there were even rumors that Kim Yo-jong might become the new leader of North Korea. However, just as Kim Yo-jong was gaining widespread recognition, she was unexpectedly removed from the list of alternate members of the Political Bureau of the Workers' Party, following the 8th Congress of the Workers' Party of Korea in 2021. What led to this sudden change? Why did Dr. Sung-yoon Lee, a renowned expert on North Korea, describe the sweet-looking Kim Yo-jong as the most dangerous woman in the world? Today, we will delve into the story of this mysterious woman who stands at the pinnacle of power in North Korea. On April 27, 2018, Kim Jong-un and then South Korean President Moon Jae-in met for the first time at the military demarcation line between the two countries in Panmunjom, often referred to as the Truce Village. 2 South Korean children presented flowers to Kim Jong-un, and Kim Yo-jong, who was also present, quickly stepped forward to take the flowers from him. In May of the same year, Kim Yo-jong accompanied her brother on a visit to Dalian, China, where they had lunch with President Xi Jinping. On June 12th, Kim Jong-un and then U.S. President Donald Trump met at the Capella Hotel on Sentosa Island in Singapore and signed a document committing to denuclearization and the cessation of military exercises. At the signing ceremony, Kim Jong-un's sister, Kim Yo-jong, played a role similar to that of U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo. She pulled out the chair for Kim Jong-un, quickly took out the pen she had prepared, removed the cap, and handed it to him. The special pen prepared by the U.S., bearing Trump's signature, was left unused. This is a photo released by North Korea's official media, KCNA, on October 16, 2018, showing Kim Jong-un and his sister Kim Yo-jong riding white horses in the snow on Paektu Mountain. Notably, theirs were the only horses adorned with the Kim family crest, symbolizing their sacred Paektu Mountain descent, a privilege not extended even to North Korea's First Lady, Ri Sol-ju. Paektu Mountain, known as Changbai Mountain in China, straddles the border between China and North Korea, with each country having jurisdiction over part of it. In a previous video, we mentioned that Kim Il-sung, the founder of the Kim dynasty, participated in the anti-Japanese war in his youth, leading guerrilla warfare in the Paektu Mountain area. It is said that it was where Kim Jong-il and his sister were born. After the founding of North Korea, Kim Il-sung's guerrilla activities were greatly mythologized, elevating his image to almost divine status among North Koreans. Since then, the Paektu Mountain lineage became sacred and revered in North Korea, and it is a point of great pride for the Kim family. Kim Jong-un visits Paektu Mountain annually to celebrate the Kim family's heroic role in the anti-Japanese war and to assert the legitimacy of his rule. Therefore, this photo released by North Korean official media in 2018 implies that Kim Yo-jong shares the same sacred lineage as her brother, Kim Jong-un. In an interview with Time magazine, Michael Madden, a North Korean expert at Johns Hopkins University, suggested that Kim Yo-jong's role extends far beyond mere formalities like greeting guests, pulling out chairs and handing pens. In actuality, she has unrestricted access to Kim Jong-un's desk. Madden, who regularly communicates with sources inside North Korea and was a personal acquaintance with Kim Jong-nam, Kim Jong-un's late half-brother who was mysteriously killed, emphasized that in North Korea, befriending Kim Yo-jong might be a key to gaining favor with Kim Jong-un. In a patriarchal society like North Korea, where it is exceedingly rare for a woman to ascend from the shadows to the forefront and gradually approach the pinnacle of power, her rise is remarkable. How did she achieve it? Kim Yo-jong is the youngest daughter of Kim Jong-il, the second-generation leader of North Korea. According to records, Kim Jong-il had 5 marriages, including a politically motivated union with Hong Il-chon, marriages to the actress Song Hye-rim, the inconspicuous daughter of a North Korean high-ranking military official, Kim Young-suk, actress Ko Young-hwae, and his later life secretary Kim Og. Kim Yo-jong is the child of his 4th wife, Ko Young-hwae. Apart from Kim Yo-jong, Ko Young-hwae also bore 2 sons, Kim Jong-un and his older brother Kim Jong-chul. As is well known, the Kim family has consistently kept their children out of the public eye, so Kim Yo-jong's personal details remain veiled in mystery, much like that of her brother, with multiple conflicting accounts even regarding her birth year. In a sanctions list released by the U.S. Treasury Department in 2017, Kim Yo-jong's birthday was listed as September 26, 1989. However, South Korean media later reported, based on their intelligence, that Kim Yo-jong was actually born in 1987. Michael Madden stated, "Different sources often vary by 2 or 3 years in the birth dates of the North Korean ruling class, but it is certain that Kim Yo-jong was born between 1987 and 1989. In other words, she is 6 to 8 years younger than her elder brother Kim Jong-chul, and 4 to 6 years younger than Kim Jong-un. When she was young, Kim Yo-jong lived with her mother Ko Young-hwae in Pyongyang. In the 1990s, Kim Yo-jong and her brother Kim Jong-un were sent to study at an international school in Bern, the capital of Switzerland, under the pseudonyms Pak Mi-hyang and Kim Pak-un, as children of employees of the North Korean embassy in Switzerland. Their aunt Ko Young-suk and her husband were sent to accompany them in Switzerland. Dramatically, in 1998, Ko Young-suk and her husband went to the U.S. Embassy in Geneva and applied for political asylum. In other words, as royal relatives of North Korea's first family, they defected from their country. Washington quickly agreed to the request, and the couple have since lived in the United States. Getting back to Kim Yo-jong. After studying together in Switzerland for several years, she developed a deep relationship with her brother Kim Jong-un. According to Madden, upon their return from Switzerland, Kim Yo-jong and Kim Jong-un enrolled together in the Kim Il-sung Military University. However, some South Korean media reports suggest that they attended Kim Il-sung University instead, and Kim Jong-il personally organized a special class of 50 students for them. In his memoir, Kim Jong-il's Japanese chef Kenji Fujimoto recounted how Kim Jong-il would always have Kim Yo-jong and Kim Jong-un accompany him during meals. While Kim Jong-un sat next to their mother, Kim Yo-jong sat beside their father. Kim Jong-il affectionately called her Sweet Sweet Yo-jong, or Princess Yo-jong, revealing the deep love he held for his youngest daughter. During Kim Jong-il's reign, Russian military commander Konstantin Pulikovsky, who served as a Russian diplomat in North Korea, revealed in a 2012 interview that Kim Jong-il praised his youngest daughter, Kim Yo-jong, for her sharp intellect and remarkable political aptitude. In 2002, Kim Jong-il also told Western visitors that his youngest daughter was deeply interested in politics and aspired to contribute to North Korean political affairs. In the 2 years before her father Kim Jong-il's passing, Kim Yo-jong amassed significant political experience. By April 2009, during Kim Jong-il's visit to the Wonsan Agricultural University in North Korea, Kim Yo-jong had already begun to accompany her father in public, as evidenced by a photo released by the state. However, Her name was not mentioned in the news reports at that time. On December 17, 2011, North Korea's second-generation leader Kim Jong-il passed away. At his funeral, a girl stood behind Kim Jong-un, sobbing uncontrollably. At the time, her true identity was unknown, leading to speculation that she might be Kim Jong-un's wife, Ri Sol-ju. Now, however, we know that this girl is none other than Kim Yo-jong. After Kim Jong-il's death, Kim Jong-un assumed power. On July 25, 2012, the Rungra People's Pleasure Ground was completed, and Supreme Leader Kim Jong-un and his wife Ri Sol-ju attended the completion ceremony. This event marked the first time North Korean media publicly confirmed the identity of Ri Sol-ju. On that day, a lively young woman in a pink top and black skirt was spotted near a flower bed. She was caught on camera screaming and laughing along with the crowd as Kim Jong-un waved to them. You can probably guess who that girl was. At the end of 2012, North Korea's central television broadcast footage of Kim Yo-jong riding horses with her aunt, Kim Kyung-hwae. Kim Kyung-hwae is the eldest princess of North Korea, the only daughter of North Korea's founder, Kim Il-sung, the sister of the second-generation leader Kim Jong-il, and a general in the Korean People's Army. The scene of Kim Kyung-hwae riding alongside Kim Yo-jong was interpreted as North Korea preparing for Kim Yo-jong's official debut. On March 9, 2014, Kim Yo-jong, in her official capacity as an aide to Kim Jong-un, attended the election of representatives to the 13th Supreme People's Assembly of North Korea. Kim Jong-un won 100% of the vote and was elected as the deputy for the Paektusan Constituency 111. For the first time, news reports referred to Kim Yo-jong as comrade and featured a close-up of her casting her vote. Dressed in a black suit and skirt, Kim Yo-jong followed closely behind her brother and placed her ballot in the box. South Korean media speculated that being called comrade indicated she held at least a vice ministerial position within the party. A few months later, Kim Yo-jong's title was officially announced. On November 27, 2014, the Korean Central News Agency, KCNA, reported that Kim Yo-jong was the vice minister of the Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea. More specifically, she was the vice minister of the Publicity and Information Department of the Central Committee, a position tasked with consolidating Kim Jong-un's power through idolization projects. In 2015, reports indicated that Kim Yo-jong was the actual leader of the department, with her nominal superiors likely having to follow her directives. At this point, Kim Yo-jong has completed her transformation from princess to comrade. As a female, she was never the first in line to inherit the Kim dynasty, which also ensured that Kim Jong-un did not view her as a rival. Their bond, strengthened by being biological siblings and studying together in Switzerland, laid the foundation for their close relationship. Catherine Moon, a professor of political science at Wellesley College, noted that Kim Yo-jong was incredibly loyal to Kim Jong-un, fully committed to him inheriting supreme leadership, and dedicated to defending and enhancing his image both domestically and internationally. These factors were crucial for Kim Yo-jong's transition from working behind the scenes to a prominent public role. In the ensuing years, Kim Yo-jong's influence in North Korean politics has continued to rise, evolving to the extent that she now serves as a gauge for the political climate on the peninsula. Since assuming control of the Publicity and Information Department, Kim Yo-jong has revolutionized the approach of North Korean media. Scenes of Kim Jong-un and his wife Ri Sol-ju attending events together are now frequently reported, along with news previously kept confidential, such as failed rocket launches, and the execution of Jang Seong-taek, Kim Jong-un's uncle and second-in-command in North Korea. News that used to take 3 to 5 days to be released is now disseminated within 24 hours. According to Madden, this shift may be attributed to Kim Yo-jong's experience living and studying abroad, providing her with insights into Western media strategies and public relations models. On Kim Jong-un's birthday in January 2014, he and his wife Ri Sol-ju attended a basketball game between North Korea and the US at the Pyongyang Stadium. The game, organized by Kim Jong-un's favorite American basketball star Dennis Rodman, was a birthday celebration for him. Following the game, instead of delivering his usual politically charged speech, Kim Jong-un conveyed a more relaxed sentiment, expressing that he had enjoyed watching a thrilling game and wished the American basketball players a great time during their stay. Rodman, the former NBA star, first visited North Korea in 2013 to participate in an exhibition game and has since formed an extraordinary personal bond with Kim Jong-un. Over the subsequent years, Rodman returned to North Korea 6 more times. In an interview with The Guardian, he shared, "The Marshal Kim and I had a relaxing time by the sea with his family. We shared many meals and drinks where we discussed our plans to play a historic friendship basketball game between North Korea and the US, as well as ways to develop their basketball team. I held their baby Ju-ae and spoke with Ms. Ri, Kim's wife as well. He's a good dad and has a beautiful family." Before 2018, Kim Jong-un's friendship with Rodman represented his most intimate exchange with the Western world, a seemingly apolitical interaction that significantly enhanced the international perception of the Kim family. The Guardian revealed that it was Kim Yo-jong who facilitated the unlikely friendship between Kim Jong-un and Rodman. Additionally, it noted that she was the one who inspired Kim Jong-un and his wife to visit schools and ordinary households. In March 2016, an insider disclosed to South Korea's Yonhap news agency that Kim Yo-jong was also serving as the vice minister of the Organization and Guidance Department of the Workers' Party. This meant she was simultaneously playing pivotal roles in both the Publicity and Information Department and the Organization and Guidance Department. 2 months later, at the 7th Congress of the Workers' Party of Korea, Kim Yo-jong was elected as a member of the Central Committee. On October 7, 2017, during the second plenary session of the 7th Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea, Kim Yo-jong was elected as an alternate member of the Political Bureau of the Central Committee. This marked her formal entry into the policy-making echelon and made her the youngest member of the Political Bureau. Evans Revere, a former Deputy Assistant Secretary of State at the U.S. State Department, observed that the frequency with which Kim Yo-jong obtains new titles and positions every few months is striking, underscoring her growing competence and authority. In a 2018 report, CNN even speculated that Kim Yo-jong is now among her brother's top 20 officials. During the first 2 years of Kim Jong-un's leadership, there was a notable turnover at the highest levels of the North Korean government. At the farewell ceremony for Kim Jong-il, 7 senior officials joined Kim Jong-un as pallbearers, but 5 of them were subsequently dismissed from their positions. Notably, among them, Kim Jong-un's uncle, Jong Song-thaek, a former vice chairman of the National Defense Commission, and the country's second most powerful figure, was publicly ousted from a party meeting and later executed by anti-aircraft guns on charges of treason. The Guardian views this as a symbolic shift into a new era, with Kim Jong-un seeking to break away from the older generation associated with his father's rule and elevate a younger, more loyal cohort. Kim Yo-jong clearly falls within this new wave. Despite Kim Jong-il having multiple wives and numerous children, interactions among his children were sparse, and their emotional bonds remained superficial. The close relationship between Kim Jong-un and Kim Yo-jong as siblings, classmates, and now colleagues is exceptionally rare. The first half of 2020 was undoubtedly the peak of Kim Yo-jong's as a political figure. Between April and May of that year, Kim Jong-un disappeared from public view for over 2 weeks, sparking various speculations worldwide. On April 11, 2020, after presiding over a Politburo meeting of the Workers' Party, Kim Jong-un stopped attending public engagements. Notably, he skipped the Day of the Sun on April 15th, a festival commemorating the 108th birthday of his grandfather, Kim Il-sung, the founding father of North Korea, an event he had never missed before. Rumors circulated that Kim Jong-un underwent secretive surgery due to health issues stemming from his long-term smoking, drinking, and obesity, with some media outlets even claiming he was brain dead following a failed operation. During this period, Kim Yo-jong departed from her previous role as her brother's secretary and informally assumed the role of a spokesperson. According to data compiled by journalists from the Chinese newspaper Southern Weekend between March and July 2020, Kim Yo-jong delivered at least 5 publicly attributed speeches on South Korea and the United States, and made numerous other statements in prominent North Korean media outlets such as KCNA and the Rodong Sinmun. In late April 2020, the Financial Times went as far as publishing an article titled "Kim Yo-jong's Path to Succession," speculating about the possibility of North Korea ushering in an era of female leadership. However, just a few days later, on May 1st, Kim Jong-un emerged from weeks of absence, making a public appearance at the completion ceremony of a fertilizer plant and putting an end to all speculations regarding his health. After the 2018 Pyeongchang Winter Olympics, North Korea experienced a period of amicable relations with South Korea, Kim Yo-jong visited South Korea as a special envoy during the opening of the Winter Olympics. At the opening ceremony, she smiled warmly and shook hands with then South Korean President Moon Jae-in. Her gentle demeanor and ever-present smile made it easier to convey a message of goodwill and reconciliation. Almost overnight, Kim Yo-jong captivated the discerning South Korean media with her personal charm, softening North Korea's image in the hearts of South Koreans. At the time, South Korean media even dubbed her the Ivanka of North Korea, likening her influence on Kim Jong-un to that of Ivanka Trump on her father, Donald Trump. Later, on April 27th of the same year, during a meeting between Kim Jong-un and Moon Jae-in at the Peace House on the South Korean side of Panmunjom, Moon Jae-in pointed to Kim Yo-jong and remarked, "Vice Minister Kim has become a star in the South."
대통령은 배석한 김여정 부부장을 가리키며 김 부부장은 남쪽에서는 아주 스타가 되었다.
This is a widely circulated photo of Kim Yo-jong running with a slice of toast in her mouth at an event, giving off a somewhat girlish vibe. South Korean netizens even transformed this image into a cartoon, and it spread extensively across the internet. Yet who could have anticipated that beneath her delicate and gentle facade lay such cunning tactics and capacity for ruthlessness? At the opening ceremony of the Pyeongchang Winter Olympics, the North Korean high-level delegation was seated behind then U.S. Vice President Mike Pence. After warmly shaking hands with Moon Jae-in, Kim Yo-jong immediately resumed her stern expression. As the American team entered, her expression turned scornful. While it may not be surprising for the North Korean high-level delegation to act this way, given the history of the relationship between the two countries, Kim Yo-jong inadvertently revealed her egoistic nature once again during a meeting with senior South Korean officials at the Blue House in Seoul. One moment she was all smiles, the next she was looking askance with her head tilted back. Kim Yo-jong's most shocking move came in June 2020 with the destruction of the Inter-Korean Liaison Office. As mentioned earlier, following the 2018 Pyeongchang Winter Olympics, there was a period of thaw in relations between the North and South. Both sides signed several agreements, committing to taking proactive steps to alleviate military tensions and work towards transforming the peninsula into a permanent peace zone. To demonstrate sincerity in communication, North Korea even established the Inter-Korean Liaison Office in the Kaesong industrial region. However, the good times were short-lived. At 2:50 p.m. on June 16, 2020, following an order from Kim Yo-jong, the Inter-Korean Liaison Office was reduced to rubble by a massive explosion. Why did Kim Yo-jong take such drastic action? It all began half a month earlier, on May 31st. Late at night along the North-South Korean border, 20 large white balloons slowly ascended into the night sky. These balloons carried massive anti-DPRK posters, along with a total of 500,000 anti-DPRK leaflets, 500 anti-DPRK propaganda pamphlets, and 1,000 SD memory cards containing prohibited information. Released by a South Korean civil organization called the Fighters for a Free North Korea, comprised of North Korean defectors to South Korea, these balloons were part of a long-standing practice where defectors and activists sent balloons carrying leaflets encouraging dissent into North Korea. Sometimes they even attached money to the leaflets to attract attention, earning these the nickname Golden Leaflets. However, the balloons released on May 31, 2020, became the catalyst for the deterioration of North-South relations. On June 4th, Kim Yo-jong issued a strong statement on the matter, which was translated into English by KCNA. In the statement, Kim Yo-jong condemned the North Korean defectors who released the balloons as and dogs who had betrayed their country. She demanded that the South Korean government should take severe action against them because these anti-North Korean leaflets violated the agreement reached at the Inter-Korean Summit in April 2018. Kim Yo-jong warned that if the South Korean authorities fail to take appropriate measures against their misconduct, North Korea will dismantle the Kaesong industrial region, shut down the Inter-Korean Liaison Office, or revoke the North-South military agreement, which she described as merely nominal. To be fair, the Moon Jae-in government exhibited a rather favorable stance towards North Korea in this matter. Mere hours later, South Korea announced intentions to enact legislation against the balloon propaganda movement. Yet legislative processes are time-consuming, and North Korea was not inclined to wait for them. On June 9th, North Korea announced the severance of all communication channels with South Korea and declared a shift of all operations from inter-Korean engagement to operations against the enemy. On June 13th, Kim Yo-jong issued another statement, saying that North Korea would soon initiate the next phase of actions against South Korea and would give the authority to the General Staff of the Korean People's Army to carry out actions against the enemy. 3 days later, the Inter-Korean Liaison Office in North Korea's Kaesong Industrial Region was completely leveled by artillery fire. Although it occurred within their own borders, it undeniably signaled to the world the end of the amicable relationship between the North and South. Professor Woo Chung-han from Taiwan's National Chengchi University stated that this bombing incident directly set back inter-Korean relations to the low point they were in 2000. In December 2020, the South Korean National Assembly passed a new law criminalizing the act of sending political leaflets to North Korea using balloons or bottles. However, in September 2023, the South Korean Constitutional Court overturned the law on the grounds that it would infringe upon the freedom of speech. In recent years, Kim Yo-jong's international image has shifted from being perceived as kind and approachable to unyielding and ruthless. Under her leadership, North Korean state media have uttered numerous derogatory remarks about leaders of other countries, such as labeling former South Korean President Park Geun-hye as a weird old virgin, current South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol as a diplomatic idiot and an ignorant and incompetent failure, and referring to Biden as senile. It's no wonder that the renowned North Korea expert, Dr. Sung Yoon Lee, made the striking observation that beneath Kim Yo-jong's youthful charm and Western education lies a cold and relentless nature, perhaps making her one of the most dangerous women in North Korean history, and perhaps even in the world. In the latter half of 2020, there was a noticeable decline in Kim Yo-jong's public visibility following Kim Jong-un's brief disappearance and subsequent reappearance after a few weeks. On October 10, 2020, North Korea held a grand military parade. This time, the person accompanying Kim Jong-un and accepting the flowers for him was not his sister Kim Yo-jong, but Hyun Song-wol, a 47-year-old woman who was formerly the lead singer of North Korea's Moranbong band. According to South Korean sources, Kim Jong-un had a brief relationship with Hyun Song-wol after returning from his studies in Switzerland, and it ended due to opposition from his father, Kim Jong-il. Despite this, Hyun Song-wol has continued to appear alongside Kim Jong-un on different occasions, assisting him with various tasks. Following the convening of the 8th Congress of the Workers' Party of Korea, in 2021, Kim Yo-jong was removed from the list of alternate members of the Political Bureau of the Workers' Party. Since the end of 2022, Kim Jong-un's daughter, Kim Ju-ae, has been making frequent appearances in the media. In November 2023, Kim Jong-un officially bestowed upon his daughter the title of Morning Star General. Kim Ju-ae is Kim Jong-un's first and only child to appear in public. Michael Madden suggests that this could indicate Kim Jong-un's high expectations for his daughter and his desire to teach her well. South Korean media outlet Yonhap News Agency noted that North Korea typically regards the sun and its leader and uses star-related words such as morning star or light star to symbolize successors. Before Kim Jong-un took office, he was referred to as the Morning Star General. Now, Kim Ju-ae has been bestowed the same title. Some speculate that Kim Yo-jong's demotion might be due to Kim Jong-un's unease with her rapidly rising influence during his brief absence. This led to the public appearances and announcement of the fourth-generation prospective leaders of the Kim dynasty. As early as February 2018, KCNA released a photo like this. At that time, Kim Yo-jong, Kim Yong-nam, and others had just returned to North Korea from the opening ceremony of the Pyeongchang Winter Olympics in South Korea, and Kim Jong-un met with them back in Pyongyang. In the photo, Kim Yo-jong is linked arm in arm with her brother, wearing a happy smile. At the time, people even speculated whether Kim Jong-un and Kim Yo-jong's private relationship resembled that of ordinary siblings. However, their assumptions were soon disproven by a video released by Japan's TBS TV station. The video, captured in late February 2019, showed Kim Jong-un and his entourage aboard a special train bound for Vietnam. When the train stopped at Nanning Station in China, Kim Jong-un temporarily stepped off for a smoke. As he lit his cigarette, Kim Yo-jong immediately approached him with an ashtray in hand. It's evident that even in private, Kim Yo-jong was more like a subordinate to Kim Jong-un than his sister. Many people may have forgotten that one of the key reasons behind Kim Yo-jong's rapid rise to power was her unwavering loyalty to Kim Jong-un. Without this, who can say that Kim Yo-jong won't become the next Jang Seong-taek? After all, one of Kim Jong-un's brothers has already been mysteriously killed. However, some argue that Kim Yo-jong's real authority hasn't been diminished, and she continues to play an active role in North Korean politics. In January 2023, she took a stance on the Ukraine conflict, affirming that North Korea would align itself with the Russian military and civilians. More recently, she commented on the prospects of a North Korea-Japan summit, stating that North Korea will fully avoid and reject any contact and negotiations with Japan. Dr. Sung Yoon Lee even suspects that Kim Ju-ae's frequent appearances in recent years might be part of a public relations strategy orchestrated by Kim Yo-jong. In short, the saga of the Kim family dynasty continues to unfold. Stay tuned for more in the next video.